welcome to my channel. This is Hands and Bands. Hands and bands would be money. Pew. This video, we're actually not stuffing. I'm going to film my stuffing next. But I did want to open up this package I got a few days ago. I've been holding on to it so I could film it. It is from Blue Hearts on Etsy, and I'll link her account. Isn't this super cute? It's just labels that I had her make for some envelopes I wanted to add to my sinking funds binder, but her packaging was super cute. I ordered one previously, just needed one, and I love them so much, and I knew I needed a few more, so I went ahead and ordered a couple more from her. My sister normally makes them for me, or she made them, my first set for me. Honest moment. My first set, I created myself. Were not that cute, not even gonna lie. But as most of these budgeters tell us, and I'm going to say the same thing. There we go. Do not go into debt trying to get out of debt. So that means don't go out and buy a bunch of stuff you don't necessarily need. Just get what you have and use it until you've built up some funds for that purpose. So I made some of my beginning envelopes and they were not that cute, but they worked. And then as I saved money, I got, you know, these envelopes and this binder, and I'm getting some labels, and I saved for that little bit that I want to add for the aesthetics. Okay, so Blue Hearts, excuse me, this is her packaging. Very cute. It says thank you for your purchase. Has my name written on it. Super cute. Your order is made with love, just for you. This is a super. And it all comes super like cute and very like sturdy and stable and all that goodness. Looks like I got some extra stickers in here. My daughters will love that. So I've got this little love sticker, her QR code. You could actually use that if you wanted. Oh, look at these, are super cute. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then here are my actual labels. And it just says Blue Hearts Design sticker pack. And then that receipt. So here are my labels. I have one for car. I had a car one, but I was using it in my cash envelopes, my cashless envelopes, as a tracker in my wallet, and because I'm not really using that often, I prefer to have it in my sinking funds binder out of my wallet. And then one for technology, because I do need a new laptop. I've had mine since probably 2011-ish, and it's a Mac and it's fine, but the other day I kind of dropped it a little bit, and so I just want to be prepared for if I have to upgrade, which I eventually will. Or if my phone ends up dying, because I only have like an iPhone 6 Plus or something like that. Yeah, I usually just buy my phones from like eBay or something outright, and so, or offer up, and that has worked for me. So don't come for me. I do it that way, and but we never know what might come up. And then my name for my own personal funds, and any rollovers from saving from my cash envelopes, I'll put in for myself, and so I wanted to be able to see and track that. So let's put these on. Let's see how those look. These need to go in this direction. Now I keep them all the same, because right now this is the way I do it. I am cashless, which means I don't do any cash in my wallet. I don't pull any money out from the bank. I keep everything in the bank, and I just do that because I've always done that, and it really works for me. And so what I've done since budgeting, since starting this budget journey, is just keep doing that. But I've worked to organize how I manage what's in what account. I use one credit card that I do literally pay off every month, just based on the amount that I budget for what I would normally have in my cash envelopes. Any purchases I make, I just take it out of there. I have 2 debit cards that I use as well to maintain my sinking funds from my regular checking account. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. Look at that. I love it. So I'll just do like now that I'm already started, I'll just do a chat with me as I put these on. I do keep an Excel spreadsheet of all of my budgeting like categories, and so I have my sinking funds, I have my bills, I have my student loans, all on this Excel spreadsheet. And so as the way I actually will link it to, it's on my Etsy shop, and the way it's set up is that as you enter each amount, like if I have a $200 payment I'm making, when I input that, it will show like the decrease automatically. How I put in all the equations, it shows me what my new balance is, and then it carries over to the next tab, and I have the whole year already tabbed out. So then like for June, it already shows me what my current amount is, and then I'll put in whatever payment I make, and then it'll automatically calculate for me, because I'm terrible at all those calculations and figuring out. So when I'm budgeting my paychecks, I can see as I'm doing it, okay, you know what? I put this amount in for car, but now I'm going to take out 20 bucks, and it automatically shows me what my new balance is to put somewhere else, and then it just updates all of that for me. These are so pretty. I'm not sure if that color is even coming up the way it looks here, but it's like a blue, pink, silver, just awesome. I love it. So yeah, I will definitely show how I work all of that with my Excel spreadsheet. I can do a video on that, and then again I'll link where that is on my Etsy shop. I don't have much on my Etsy shop. It's literally a couple of printables that I use for my, like I just eyeball that, like, just like let's just go for it. Printables for my trackers and things like that. It's just a couple of printables, and then the Excel spreadsheet. I'm literally just doing it because I knew that once I started this channel and showed what I use, some people will ask, oh, where'd you get that? And I want to be able to just say, here it is. If you want it, you can use it. If not, I'm not looking to get like rich off of it. Things are priced like $2 and under just for the time I spent creating them. Other than that, it's basically there because we all need to help each other in this crazy budgeting world, and everyone has been super supportive of me, so I want to pass that on and back to everyone else. Look at that. I love it. So I have these three now to add, and these will be in the next videos as I stuff. Probably paycheck 2 for these, and then paycheck 1 definitely will have some car maintenance. So those are done, and this is something I had just written out earlier, but it shows like in my save, or how I keep all of my different categories separated. And it's a quick snapshot, but I know some people have questions about how do I organize what's where. I have 3 savings accounts, and that just helps me, because if I have it all grouped in one and I pull out too often from one savings account, my bank automatically turns it into a checking account. So you are limited to how often you can pull money from those savings accounts, and doing it this way for me would mean that I would limit how often I go into them, because obviously Christmas and home, we're going to be the, you know, like a one time of year type of situations where emergency might be more often. So if it does end up being converted into a checking, that's okay. I'll still have 2 other savings. So I have 3 savings accounts, one for Christmas, one for my home or home purchase and repairs, and then one for just emergency. My kids' savings accounts are money market accounts, and they have their separate from their savings and checking accounts. That's just the ones I put into their money market accounts. I use 1 credit card, and I pay that off monthly. And then I do have 3 checking accounts. So my main checking account does not have a debit card attached to it. My check gets directly deposited into that account, and from there I transfer into my bill payout or into my sinking funds account. And those 2 have debit cards. So I'm either paying my bills out of this one, or I'm using these sinking funds from this binder, and I'm using that debit card for that purchase, for that purpose of purchases. Other than that, that's mainly how I organize it all. I track them all in my main wallet. I just have an example here. This is the one I'm converting into the car one now. If I can pull that out and put it in there later. But This is how all the ones in my wallet look, and I have a bunch in there. And I have like car and gas. I had a little list I had written out. What do I do with it? Here we go. Gas, family, needs, groceries, and my own is in there as well. And so then anything that has to do with those items, I can just track and write down on my little permanent marker. This is still on there, and I can wipe it off each month as I fill it in, and I keep the receipts inside, and that's how I manage at the end how much I've spent, or if I have any extra, I just note it, and then I wipe it out. If I have any extra, I can roll it into something else and adjust those funds. I do a zero-based budget, so I do adjust those funds if I have anything extra. I keep a buffer in my account just in case. But I do like that once I started really tracking where my money was, I noticed I had a couple of subscriptions and auto pays I totally forgot about. I don't know if that happened to anyone else, but out of nowhere, I think I reduced a good $50 a month on random things I was paying for that I was not using, or I had some beauty box subscriptions that I was getting, and just random things I didn't need. So this really helped me to not only like budget and save, but really be mindful of my money. But that's it. So I now have those 3 new envelopes, and I will add those to my binder, and we will stuff in the next video. I appreciate you all for watching, and have a great day.